okay, during a long period of time, a longer, I'm not saying long, maybe a period of time. The time is so that it will be an initial and end, right? So the rate of reaction will be the mass or the volume divided by the change time difference. Now, for instantaneous is the rate of reaction on that particular moment. You understand? Huh? It's a different thing. Huh? It's like you remember the speed and for the physics one, the velocity and speed. We have an instantaneous velocity and average velocity. It's the same thing. Okay, the idea is the same. So now, average is the average value of rate of reaction that occur in a particular time interval. Okay, so these are the average rate of reaction. So for the reaction that involve the releasing of gas, okay, so the average rate will be equals to the total volume divided by time taken. Okay, V over T. Normally, I will write it this way. This V, I will make it as the what I call the voltage, potential difference. For the volume one, I normally use this. So it means that there's a water inside. So this one is for volume. But you just use V. Actually, what I write is the correct one so far. But your teacher, they like, you see the books, they like V, everything also V. So I don't know, but actually this is the correct one. Later on, when you move to university, when you saw there's a line in between, that one for sure is volume. Okay, but for now, you don't, better don't. I was trying to ask you to do that, but better don't. Later, your teacher said, I never see this before. It's actually they are idiot, but they don't admit it. Okay, so write this down. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that to you because that's your teacher. I said better don't comment because your teacher I have received some complaint from your teacher. They say I'm trying to destroy the image. Yeah, sure. This is the real thing. Your school teacher. I won't tell you who are, but they are. They are not just one. They said they warn me. Not warn me directly, they warn me through my uncle. The canteen boss. They asked him to tell me. And there are some teachers say that I'm not even capable for teaching physics. But the thing is, his graduation, he is not even graduated from university, sorry. Her cert is on teaching, and he's teaching pure science. The cert is pure science, and I'm a fucking engineer, and I'm a PhD for that, and I don't know physics, according to her. Oh, sorry. Almost accidentally leak out. That's why I'm a bit angry. Last time I was a bit angry. Now I will always say yes. I'm not capable. The day they did tell me that. He said you are not capable. Oh yeah. I'm not capable, but I'm a fucking PhD for engineer. Yeah, I know. I understand. I keep telling my uncle that. My uncle said that if the teacher was in front of me now, he might need to call ambulance. Yeah, sounds stupid, don't you think so? Sounds idiot, I was teaching a different way, ask them to see a different way, because like sometimes physics, you cannot imagine what, right? Everything is on like those theory you learn, can you see? You cannot see, you can see volume, you cannot see the volume change, like, right? Like the what I call you remember the one that we learned, the pressure law? You can see the pressure law by eye, cannot, so that's why sometimes I did tell you there's another way, but just imagine, not the real thing. I did always tell you guys. Then he kicked that this is not the real thing. I never said this is the real thing. This is, and I fucking know that this is not the real thing. But the thing is, you have to imagine. I have to let you guys imagine what happened, correct? Then you just keep teaching word. I also tell you no need to come tuition, just read. I send you this, you can read already. I just read for you, no point, correct? This is why I was a bit angry that day. I tell my uncle, and the teacher was inside the, your canteen. Inside there is a teacher's space. The teacher is there, and I know who is the one complaining it. I was how to say? I purposely speak in louder tone to let that guy know. I'm not that kind of people who are be like polite to old folks. No, sorry. For me, if you are polite to me, I will be very polite towards you. But if you are trying to be rude, sorry, you will know who is, and you will know my true face. I tell her, yeah, you understand. I understand what you say. I say, your teacher is correct. I don't know physics. Although I'm a fucking PhD for engineer. I'm a fucking PhD, you see, PhD for engineer, and I don't know physics. You are correct. I say, I don't know who the teacher is, but he or she is correct. I say, very good and very bold comment coming from them who are not even qualified as a graduate from university. I say, if my professor hear this, I say, he or she gonna die. Yeah, you try to imagine if you say I'm not qualified, means that he is saying that my professor is not qualified. My professor is among the top leading academician in engineering, and his student not qualified even just for a simple physics. Do you think this is not realistic, for sure, not logic, correct? Why you want to attack people like this? I never said he is idiot. I never said, before this. Now I was like, if I want to bang the teacher, I'll bang it hard, so hard, because why? You guys start first. Correct? As a teacher, we must accept, and then their teaching way, sometimes I say, he said that to one student before, he said, you are hopeless. You are so idiot that I don't know how to teach you. He said, you are so idiot. But you are his teacher, means that you are idiot, correct? Yeah. Correct? Yeah. So, because you cannot say the student is idiot, but this is wrong. Right? And then after some time, he's actually from here. He's one of the most hardworking student I ever seen. You see, you can imagine 7 marks, from 7 marks, right, to 78 in trial for physics. Within 1 year. You see how hardworking he is, because he already wastes Form 4 time, correct? Then I was joking, I said, you don't do this, but I was joking. I said, you go and tell your teacher, I'm idiot. Then how about your student? All have lower marks than me, or even more idiot, I said. You tell him or her like that. I said, but I was joking, but I mean, I don't know why, but your foreign teacher seems a bit aggressive, somehow. I have been actually teaching tuition before in Kuantan, and sometimes when they are wrong, I did tell the teachers that he or she is wrong. They can accept. You see, those are Guru Chamalang, they can accept. And then I will tell him why he's wrong, because you see, they are teaching according. I think I let you guys know before. They are teaching according to syllabus, right? Syllabus is correct. Yes, you follow the syllabus, but are you sure the syllabus is correct? I did tell you guys before and show you guys before. The syllabus is wrong. The thing is, the syllabus is wrong. So then I have to let you guys know, because later on, let's say when you go Form 6, I did tell you guys, I think I keep mentioning before, right? When you go Form 6, Form 6 is learning the real thing. So the formula all go wrong. You will question yourself, you will get like confused why this is wrong, why that is wrong. You say, I'm using the same formula as Form 5. The thing is, the formula is wrong. The formula for Form 5 is wrong. So that's why I would let you guys know. Sometimes I would say, like, mostly physics, I would say, okay, this one can change. So I will let you go know beforehand what will happen. So that you won't get confused, because you will, oh yeah, this guy said before, you will understand, correct? This is why I said they are wrong. I never said the teacher is wrong. I said the syllabus was wrong. Your teacher cannot accept. But the Kuantan teacher, all those people, that school is Sekolah Cemerlang. I was teaching there. I was invited. I've been invited because of social service. When you take the what you call the kerajaan, I mean, I get the scholarship from the government. So that's why you need to do the social service. So I was sitting there, and I let them know they are actually quite humble. They are the Guru Cemerlang. They are the Guru Cemerlang. You see, your school don't only, I think, 1 or 2 Guru Cemerlang only, and they are already retired. So means that for now, I don't think they have anyone. So why you are so cocky for me? You're not even a Guru Cemerlang and you're so cocky. I don't understand why. That time I was still young. That's why I go hard, face to face with them last time. I never preserve. Sorry, I always say Sabah is not my style. I always tell my uncle. I said, sorry, preservation is not my style. So I will go head to head with them. But this is how sometimes I don't know your teachers are being very cocky for some reason. I don't know why. Even my professor would say he will be always correct. But your teachers say they for sure are correct. See this, those lecturers in university they hate school teachers. They really hate it. My time Utusan Melayu, they give a they give a forum inside the forum. The newspaper got forum. One forum for lecturers to hand in the articles, another forum for the school teachers to hand in the article, and then they will blast out each other. This is true one. And then there's before this is the purpose is to have a discussion so that the readers will know the difference between in the perspective of university and school. But then they use that as war zone. And the school teacher and lecturer really they are actually really hate each other. Because school teachers, they are, how to say, their increment in salary are based on how long they teach. University not like that. University, the increment only happen when your position is raised. So if you are a normal lecturer, you only get the normal lecturer payment until you go to the Professor Madya, in Malay we call it the associated professor. Then go for Professor C, Professor B, Professor A, and Icarus. Professor Icarus means that the top one. Then your salary will go higher, higher, and higher. Of course, between the lecturers, you can also raise when you have a proper project or the proper publishment. You need to publish paper. Unlike the school teacher, when you get cuti is cuti. Lecturer, no. You need to publish your paper so that you have this in your KPI so that you can hold your position. If you didn't meet the requirement, the university has the right to take back your job. See, so this is why those guys will hate the school teachers, because school teacher for them is very easy. I never do anything. I just put my name there. I will get a pay raise. Even I didn't teach. But university cannot. You want to teach those guys, university student, right? Are those people that is the hardest people to teach because they are quite good, because they are pretty good. My government one, they already being filtered out, so they are among the 10% there. So you want to convince them as a lecturer that I'm correct. It's very hard, because they are very, very brilliant. So you need something hardcore to convince that I'm good. See, so it's hardest to teach. It's actually quite hard to teach. Then for those lecturers, they will get angry, although they did get a very good payment. Okay, but the thing is, your school teacher, if he didn't do anything, after 20 years he teach, he also get the same payment as them. So that's why the lecturers are getting angry. They say, teachers, why are not being respected recent years, these 20 years, is because of this stupid guy. They never improve themselves. They call them idiots and monkeys. My lecturer said that before. My professor said that those teachers in Sekolah Menengah are monkeys. They just know how to do the monkey act. They never know what they teach. This is what they say because they have the right to say so. Because professor, you want to become a lecturer, minimum from PhD. See, so they of course they know what they do, they are the PhD. Even the lousiest PhDs, they did know what they teach, But the thing is, for teachers, nowadays the teachers is not enough. So some teacher, what you call the Chinese teacher go and teach maths like that, cross linking, So for sure the standard cannot it's hard for you to maintain. So they call them monkeys. They call them monkeys. You see, they are very hardcore. So this is why. And maybe my perspective, sometimes I will tell you guys, I will be frank, you don't take 100% in my comment on those teachers, because you see, I also coming from the university system, so I might get affected as well by their opinion. It's like in Malaysia, police and soldier are not eye to eye to each other. So if you tell the soldier that there's a laswa between the police, the soldier will be very happy. They will try as hard as possible to find out what happened. Same goes to police. If you say this tentera laswa, they will be very excited one. Same goes between these two. So this is why sometimes you don't take in 100% what I say, because I might get affected. I will say I for sure will get affected, because actually I stock on what my professor said somehow, in some sense. Although I didn't really 100% agree what he said, like all teachers are monkey. No, there are good teachers as well. And I did admit that there are some teachers good teachers as well. Like Oi Guan Long, he might be not good in his attitude, but he is good in what he teach. At least he know what he teach, right? The Guan Kor in Temelo for physics one, she know what she teach. But you tell me most of the teacher like that, no, I don't think so. At least not like that, not the case. Some teachers, I heard that your Hamizato, there's one, she's actually pretty good in biology, I think. She's actually pretty good. Okay. Maybe you guys don't know, from what I heard from my professors, this Hamizato actually has get an offer from Harvard, I think, before, but she never go there. So she's actually know what she's teaching. So there are some teachers who are actually quite good one before this, but they already resigned. Because how to say, I have to say that Hualien has a very bad culture for not just for students, the teachers, among the teachers as well. They like to have a small group of this, small group of that, and they will tend to those teachers will tend to being biased towards the AB class, especially Chinese. You are Indian, so I think you will know. Although I'm Chinese, but I know they're big bias. You see, when I was in Sekinchan, although Sekinchan is even worse, in terms of percentage, because we have 99% are Chinese. You see, my kind, 99% are Chinese, but those Indian students and Malay students never get biased. Never. Our student, representative, normally still 3 count. Although Chinese is the majority, very majority, that one. So we never like getting biased, or we boycott this, boycott that. We never happen. That's why I get a cultural shock. I was here half year only. I was pindah balik here half year. Then I get SPM. I was here not even half year means I was getting shocked. I never saw this kind of. I said my old teacher said, "How good is your teacher?" Wow, it's fucking worse, man. I said, it's very worse. When I was here, I said at school. So that's why I think this shouldn't happen in school, at least. Mistreat, at least the mistreat or the teacher's bias towards the so-called front part student, or this. Well, this is what happened now lah. Because of this, they never like being distributed. The resources are not distributed evenly. So now you see your school it's actually now comes out on your trial, like their trial. You see trial, how good is the result? Some courses not even get 40% of credit. So this is actually quite worse, quite bad, actually. You cannot imagine at my time, Hualien is among the top in district, in Temellow. Now they are still top from the back. From the back nowadays. 2 years ago, the result is even worse than Sekolah Sukan Temellow, There is Sekolah Sukan. So you see, you can imagine what I'm trying to say. From the top in the district, top 10 in Negeri, that time. Well, Pahang is among the lousiest in every Negeri, I have to say that. But still, at least the top 10 in the Negeri itself, now become top as well on the back, from the back. So this is actually, this means that something is wrong, right? You never saw the school always improve for me, normally. Now your school is going backward. The school is going backward means that something is wrong already. So this really the student problem, no. Teachers first, because there's something wrong with the Pentadbiran Sekolah already. Means that the school management got problem, then it start to affect the student. This is why. And then your study culture are very bad as well. Your teachers, they never consider is it the time suitable or appropriate for event. Your school got too many, for me, it's an idiot event, like the what you call that, the Leo Club what you call the Lion Club Day, what you call ABCAEIOU Day what a stupid thing, I never seen this. And also the what you call the other one called what, Internet Club. They also get this kind of day. You got learn something on that? No, you just go there and play only. So why even this kind of event occur in the first place? This is a school. So you understand? I'm getting, sometimes I'm getting quite how to say, confused. This is how. So that's why you guys are gonna face problem for sure. I have to say that if you go to, let's say, government Form 6, especially when you go for Form 6 or straight away master diploma as well, you're gonna face problem because your school nowadays they adjust the graph. Last year, before this 12 mark is for you to pass for MS, not C. Last year, 12 mark C. So you can see how bad it is nowadays. And when Form 6, their network and diploma, they are not gonna adjust the graph. They won't adjust the graph in some sense. If you get 40, means 40. They won't adjust the graph. Means that if the whole batch, nobody pass, then they will just let them go. Nobody pass. All retake. So you're gonna face problem because they already give you the confidence, man. You talk from SPM, wow, I get an A+, man. But actually, you only get 40 marks. You don't know, man. They never open up the marks for you, man. Right? We are students before we know, lah. I didn't perform well in trial, but I won't believe I did that one because my SPM is good, man. So I believe I'm good. this gives you the confidence, man. So when you bring the confidence to Form 6, to diploma, then die. Because you will get hit by the reality. You get hit by the reality, you will smash your confidence. When your confidence gets smashed, when you look, this is true or not, this is correct or not, when you answer, I don't know correct or not, because you get smashed already, your ego gets smashed, it's shattered already. So that's why I'm telling you this is you have to brace yourself, at least brace yourself. Don't think too much first. Focus on SPM, then after SPM, focus again. Don't think about before. After you get the SPM, it's enough for you to go to the next level, then forget SPM. That's the best way. It means that you start from zero. Then you will start to you were able to follow up. It's a tough way now, but you were able to follow up. Why the Form 6 nowadays, they all run away? You ask them, try to ask them, they will say, you faster, where got faster? You didn't take Form 6, then you go university, the private one, you need to take the, what you call, foundation. 2 years, Form 6 also 2 years. Then you take 3 years for the private one. I go Form 6, then go private also 3 years, you got faster, man. They always like to tell you, right? It's faster. Didn't waste time. You got waste time. You didn't waste time. 2 year foundation, correct? Or 1.5 year foundation actually. How can 1.5 year? You still need to wait another half year for the intake. You need to follow the intake time, correct? Then still 2 years. Form 6, 2 years. You got fast anyway. You didn't get anyway faster unless you use your trial to go into university, private one. Then you did faster a bit, half year. I mean, half year faster. That's it. So, you see, this is why I say, if you ask me, I will say, if you didn't really get, what I call that, the matriculation, go Form 6. Why? Try now. Die then go private now. How you know you will die? Later on, let's say you did perform. You see, perform doesn't necessarily get 4.0, In order to get into university, 2.6 is more than enough. Form 6, 2.6 more than enough already. You don't listen to them, they are stupid one. They always say at least 3.6. University Malaysia, Pahang, UMP 3.6. You taught so many 3.6 in this Malaysia. No student already, that's the case. Correct? Last year, 2.6 already enough. Enter the engineering school. All scam. You want to go faster? And they always say they want to go, they want to enjoy the university life, then go private. Everybody go private. So don't get too stressed on that, except you are getting medic. Yes, medic is pretty hard nowadays because our government now, they already chopped down the medic class because we have too many doctors nowadays. What we don't have are those Dr. Pakar, not the normal doctor. We have too much doctor already. What we need is the Dr. Pakar. So that's why they chopped down already. Lots of the classes. Now I think only 3 universities are actually provided medical classes only. If you go to physics path, means engineering, all this, right? Yeah, easy lah. UMP is actually pretty good, 2.6 already. Only 2.6, and it's a top 10 university. It's a 5th in Malaysia. Don't listen to the QS ranking. QS ranking tipu one. You see, let me show you something. Since we are in the easiest. Let me show you. In QS ranking. You see, in QS ranking, let me show you. This is called the QS ranking for. I didn't open up the university one. Wait. You see, according to QS ranking, all right, Malaya University, Malaya, I think is on, I forget already, is among the top 20, or top 30 already, I forget the name. Straight away use a Malaya. I've shown the Form 6 guy before. Now, you see, we are in 58 nowadays. You know, last year, we are even in last 2 years, we are even almost to top 20. Now 58. Actually, this is not true. Why? QS ranking is actually a ranking that after he quarrel with times, and then it comes out. Why he quarrel with times? Because the calculation is not correct. So the most correct one should be times. Times for many the richest man in the world, all this. So times what you call that, times higher education ranking. world university, okay, ranking, you see, for this, we call Malaya, okay, it's not even ranked. See, and then you see, maybe you thought that why I said UMP, you might be get confused or why I said UMP is more than enough, because let you see, Oh, sorry, Pahang cannot. University Malaysia Pahang pretty bad actually. Technology. See, it's the same. See, the Petronas is even higher, is almost the same rank one, because you see, it's not ranked. So it means that from 300 to 600, it's not ranked at all. Not ranked. So what's the point for you to get a University of Malaya, University UTM, or even UMP? It's the same. All are within 600, correct? So this is why, you see how big the difference is, right? And then you might be say that why this one, you see, the citation per faculty only 47.3%. You see the employability, okay? The employability outcome only 77%. Have you seen any top university, not even 80% employment? Means that after you graduate, only 80% employment, not even. Like MIT, you can imagine MIT student not get employed. Won't happen, correct? This is what I'm trying to say. Not even 80%, and he's a top 100 university. This is impossible. What I'm trying to say. So why the ranking is so high? You see, how he count. You see the citation only how much? 47.4, right? Later on, you have this one first, Okay, you see the government engagement. So low is international one, right? Now, the highest mark is here. Our sustainability score, right? Like the more enforced scholarship, all these we don't have. This one need what you call? You see, the international research network and student ratio, we are very high, right? Means that as long as I accept more international students, I get the high score. See, you see the faculty ratio, learning experience on the 70 something. And then the most important thing in university is what? Is the research, The citation on this 47.4 only. This is very pretty bad actually somehow. Okay, now let's see. Let's see. Now I clear all this. Let us see the ranking. Now let's compare with the top one. Sorry. For the top one, you see people citation per faculty. You see? Okay, let's just go for the lower one, like NUS, NUS. You see? Okay. So you can imagine. Can you imagine? University of this one, this one is the very low rank in Times ranking. I mean, among the lower tier university in US, 72% only. And the Cornell University, or Tsinghua is the top university in China. You see, the citation per faculty is 96 something. This one, only 72. How he get overall score so high? Something is wrong there. So means that maybe under table. So this is why I said you have to follow this one. If according to this one, right, the top university is Oxford, and this is correct. Because in university, in terms of university, somehow, the longer the university has already been there. So we are talking about academic, academic need gather, right? The knowledge. The longer time you have, means that like library, the older the library is, the more books that he has already, the collection, right? Same goes here. The longer, the older the university, the more research and more knowledge you will be able to gather. That is called actually the main part of university. So that's why you see the research environment, you get almost 100 marks one. Right? Like Stanford, these two are among the oldest one. Okay? And then MIT. MIT is a bit different, is because MIT, he is 100% in industry. Harvard, before this is the top. Why now get so low? Ask Donald Stupid Trump. That's his problem. Okay, then Cambridge, okay, this kind of Princeton, California, okay, Imperial College, Berkeley. You see, all these are Yale University, are those well-known or the branding outside. But that's how you see the QS ranking, you never saw this school. See, Tsinghua is 12, Zurich, Chicago, you see, Peking, all this. So that's why I'm trying to tell you that this is the true one. This is, for me, if you want to follow, this is a true one. Don't listen to QS. Our government like QS one. Because QS ranking makes University of Malaya looks good. They want to make it their political achievement. For me, it's stupid. Okay, so this is just how you already copied this one, right? Okay, so jot down the graph. So means that you see, when the time going on, the reaction will go until maximum and maintain. Why? Because all the substance has been reacted. So the reaction we can say is already complete or stopped. All are reacted, so nothing more to react. Or one is excessive, but the other product maybe fully react already. This is why. Can you understand? Okay, so jot down this one. That's why I'm trying to tell you you are actually at because next year is Form 5. Somehow, if you are fast enough, maybe Form 5 you are gonna go for university already. So maybe, I don't know whether it's actually according to your plan and your parents' plan for you. So if you want to go for government, of course you need to go diploma or Form 6, or if you are lucky enough, you get the matrix. If you get matrix, no need to think twice. Just go, because matrix comes first. When the university, government university, they do the intake, matrix first. Then followed by Form 6, then followed by diploma. Although people say Form 6 is very hard, yes, I never deny that. But 70% of the university population comes from Form 6. So it's not that hard, as long as you never aim too high. There are some strategy. My last few batch student from 6-1 all get into the government university. No one miss. There are some strategy. Why you want to go for UM? You already know that even the 4 flat cannot go into UM, not enough. Then why you want to aim for that? Go for those that you can go right? You got 2.6 Why you want to fight with those 2.0, 4.0 students? We just aim low. UMP police one right? Police one the Johor one. Don't go UTM. UTM is pretty high as well. You can go for this Husin on UTHM. Easy Why you want to go for that? And nowadays, no matter which university you are going, as long as you are government graduated, easier to find job. Unless you can prove to me that you are taking the scholarship for private college. I am the one who are taking in the workers, so I know nowadays, because too many choices. Too many choices. You are no longer just fight within your same age people. Nowadays, the resignation rate is very high in the worker market. In the labor market, you need to fight with those who have worked for 2 years, 3 years before you. So we have lots of points as employer, correct? So why I want to aim for private college? It's easy, If you got let's say you didn't need to think about money. Your family is freaking rich, let's say. Then why you choose you will say, oh, maybe I will go private, right? Why? Because it's okay. Never mind. Just speak up. Why you go for private? If you got lots of money, took out the money problem, then normally you will tend more towards the private college. Why? Because first, easy, right? Second, it's okay. For you, what you think? You think why people choose private college? Okay, maybe you think they teach very well. Okay. Now this one as well. This one is actually misleading. The teaching power of government university for sure is higher than those in private. Why? The lecturers itself for private college, master graduated can become lecturer. For normal university, for private university, government cannot. Government must at least PhD. See, so the teaching power is actually different. Why you guys get this misleading information? Because your school, how to say, can I speak this one? I don't care. I don't care anymore. Before this, I don't know when you are in Form 1, I think when you are in Form 1, I guess, your school like to held in Taylor College, correct? Inti or Taylor, then they change to Sunway, correct? Nowadays, they go to Sunway or Nottingham, correct? Nowadays, I mean, these few years, when those people they drag in to give the talk, you remember? You have heard before, they give the talk, right? Sunway or Nottingham, this recent year, correct? You know why? Because some of the son or daughters of your teacher study there. Try to imagine why they study there and the school comes in, the university comes in to promote. One recommendation, they get the what you call the rebate. See, so in order to encourage you guys study in Sunway or Nottingham, they will give you the information. They are better. Now let's come back here. Nottingham University, yes, is a pretty good university in London. In I think it's UK, if I'm not mistaken. But Nottingham University College is the second what you call? It's like the son, it's like a mom and daughter, parent and daughter. He's a daughter university. Means that they just open it for second tier only. Are you can daughter become parent? Won't right? In terms of family, you know can you shout back at your parent? Of course not, you are daughter, right? Same goes here. You know, my parent, UMP's parent university are UTM. Can I sorry, UTA and UM. Can I say UMP is same as UM? Cannot, because we are the daughter university. So same goes to Nottingham University College. They did tell you they have a very good what I call president of this country, president of that country. Nottingham University, yes. They have a very good alumni. Not University College.
But the scholarship?
Scholarship. Yeah, they give you the scholarship for sure, because they need why they need the scholarship? Because they need the top student as well to promote. So do you think that the one who get the scholarship will have the same class with you who are not getting the scholarship? They are different classes. There is a seed player and non-seeded player. So if you get the scholarship, yes, just go, no problem. Why? You get scholarship means that you are the seeded player. So when you come, that's why I say, I as an employee, as long as you are from government university, or you can prove to me you get the scholarship from the university, private university, for this, let's say 4 years, non-stop, never get grant back, then we will consider first. Because you are the top player, but how many people get that? We don't know, right? You have to take into consideration. That's why I say, if you are not really the top player, my suggestion go Form 6 first. Yes, I won't deny it's very hard. I would say it's actually worst in your life. It might be one of your worst time in your life, because Form 6 is pretty hard, especially when your Form 5 is already cut down and again and again. So it's like Before this is already, the gap is already this high. Now after they cut down the syllabus, even higher and higher. You see the bottleneck become bigger and bigger. So if you want to jump off the bottleneck, you need to work harder. But Form 6 bottleneck and university bottleneck is very near. Even the matriculation is this high for university, but the Form 6 and university are very near to each other. I would say for physics, if you get very good, first year, don't worry, engineer. You can just, engineering course, you can just leave, no problem. Because Form 6 already teach you everything of that. It's actually the same thing, but just application case differently. I never bluff you because my first year, I get my first semester, I get 4.0, and I never study. No, it's not because I'm brilliant. It's because I already learned it from Form 6. My second sem, why I didn't perform? Because, well, my crush was going to US. Means that my girlfriend was going is already moving to, she's going to moving to US. Means that we will have to stop each other. I get too sad. So I never focus. That's my own problem. It's not the other's problem. And then after that, my third, there is semester there. My first I get 4, second I get 3 point something, third I get 3 point something. Actually using almost 1 year to come back. Then after that all get 4. So this means that it's not that I'm brilliant. It's actually Form 6 is very near to university, so you can adapt easier. But I have to say, Form 6 is tough, real tough. Not just normal tough. If some people might say, no, the metrics also tough. Sorry, metrics, cheap, sub bottom, no problem. Pretty easy one. You can cross one eye and pass. If you compare to Form 6, you can even like make up 20% of your brain and you still get A or full A for metrics. Form 6, sorry, you might need 100%, even 120 if needed. It's really real tough to get 4.0 and say 2.4.0. 2.6, like I said, okay, like you want to be safe, 3.0. I never asked you to get 4.0. Unless you want to become the top student, yes, 4.0. If you didn't, you just want to pass and get into university to study what you like, 3.0, more than enough. But don't choose school, don't choose the university, right? You can choose the second tier one, UTM, right? You don't use for UM and USM. UM, USM, very hard one. You can go for UTM. If you want to go, like, you have to enjoy your life, what you call UNIMAS, Sarawak, the best university for me in terms of in terms of infrastructure. They have Starbucks, they have KFC, they even have a mall, shopping mall inside the university. Yeah. So they, like, for me it's heaven, you know. Before this, when I was in UMP, UMP that time I shift to Pekan, 20% done only. I opened up the coming down, opened up to when I went to the front gate of university, black one, all dark. Kampong, inside kampong, no light at all. So that's why it's pretty hard. Nowadays, UMP, okay, they already fully developed already. Not 100%, but I think 60% already done. So you have lots of things there. So UMP is if you don't want to go too long way, near to your father and mother, then it's a good choice. If you want to go for a long one, UMS and UNIMAS is a good one, but you might need to pay more when you want to come back. Fly. If you don't want that, UTHM is good. UTM, of course, is a real good university. My suggestion, if you have a good result, UTM. USM and UM are just stupid. Just go UTM, because USM and UM, they like just talk. They like the theory. They like their theory. We are engineer, engineer never say theory one. Theory books got. You don't need to have books have. So what you need to know is how to apply your theory. and UTM is among the top in application in Malaysia. I've been to too many university before. I mean, because my master, I have lots of the job I take and the project I involve. The government one, of course, we call the Pelingkat Malaysia the research. So I've been to before UKM, USM. I've been living USM for 1 month. UTM, I think half year there, and then UTHM 1 month. What you call UM, I've been 1 month as well. I always go here and there, and then back and forth German. Because my project is we need a lot of support from everywhere. I will say UTM is among the one pretty good one. UM is the lousiest, among the lousiest. USM as well, because they talk too much theory, they all like to talk. Hands on, even when I was first year, I think it's better than them. You can imagine they cannot handle machine. You are mechanical student, mechanical engineer. You don't know handle machine. You don't even understand what is shown and the spring of machine. This is very, this is very ridiculous, and it looks like a joke for me. When I was my time, UMP also very, although feels very, very lousy, feels very lousy, but we can 3D printing everything. Student can use the 3D printer as long as we apply. So we have, like I told you before, we can do the plastic mold by ourselves. All this you can apply. We can use the anti-explosion rule for the experiment. They allow it as long as you apply. So this is what you should learn. You should learn something hands-on. So that's why UTM is among the best one, because they have almost everything. Their machinery is among the modern one. They have the old one to modern one. So you can learn from semi-auto. Nowadays, no people use manual already. I think from semi-auto to full to automation and AI guided, full AI. You can learn everything. Even they have an aeroplane inside their school. AirAsia sponsored an aeroplane. So they can learn aeroplane, real aeroplane. The aerospace engineering, their aerospace engineering, they learn the real thing. You see, at least, because when you learn, you need to see the thing, you cannot imagine, right? You cannot imagine everything. UM don't have this, don't have that, don't have rocket. We don't have rocket. Satellite we also don't have, but UTM has. There has a prototype of a small, very old-fashioned satellite. I've been there before. So you can learn from the real thing. So that's why I say UTM is among the best place, I think, among the top. I would say it's a top university in my heart. They are among the, although I never studied there. It's among the best one for me, if you want to go for engineering. Then followed by, UPM. UPM is also good as well. UPM, although they don't have this kind of hardware, the hardware maybe not as good as UTM, but they have a very good teachers. Their university teachers are very good. Among the top level one, mostly there. They might be not the best, but all on that 1% mostly are there. UPM is among the good thing, especially those correlated to agriculture, because they have the whole ladang. They have the whole ladang for durian and just for research. They are among the richest university in Malaysia. And then followed by second tier, maybe UMP, UNIMAP, but don't choose that one until you have no choice. Because UNIMAP's life is very tough. They are how to say, you might need to travel by bus from one class to another. So you need to plan your schedule very well. Because they don't have a university base. They study in shops lot. Smallest Kangga very small only. Kangga, I think, not bigger than Mendakau. So there is a university there. They don't have the space, and they are very poor. One of the youngest university, so they have to use a shop lot. But if you ask me, what you call UTHM, okay, UTM, Malacca one. That one is one of the best as well. First, their asrama is in the middle of town, and then spending power is high there. Means that you can spending it, you can eat more. So that the life level, their living level is lower. So and then they are very near to the Gaza the industry. So your school sometimes the university teacher might bring you to the industrial for visit so that you can learn on the real thing. So for me, engineer, if you want to go for engineering or the modern tech, science tech, real thing when you learn from real thing is very important because it will help you to reduce the time to get the experience when you are working. You see, your boss, the employers are not gonna wait for you. Like I give you 2 months to learn, they won't let you do so because I already paid the money to you. They expect you can on the spot do everything, right? So it will help you to gather much more on-site experience. So your how to say, your thinking, your focus should be on those universities that give you on-site experience as much as possible. Like UMP, we have lots of cooperation with industrial, like the Gambang one, there's an aerospace company, then HighCom, so you can learn faster. But the teachers' power, I must have to say that they are not as good as UTEM, because nowadays UTEM, I don't know why but UTEM nowadays have a pretty good research. How to say? Those professors are focused on research. They are pretty good nowadays. And then UTHM is actually good enough is because it's near to UTM, so they are able to share the resources from UTM. That's their best place. That's why UTHM is good. If you tell the truth, UTHM is too young. Actually, they shouldn't be tier 2, but because they are how to say, it's like they are sharing the resources. So that's why UTHM can develop faster. And then UMS, Sabah one is pretty good as long as you didn't care about traveling long, far away. And Unimas is pretty good as well. Oh yeah, the tier 1 also Petronas. That one is on tier 1 with UTM and all. Petronas is also pretty good. It's actually, I think for me, on par with UTM. Petronas is also pretty good, but Petronas is because they are founded by Petronas itself, so their focus will be more on the petroleum sector. But they're actually pretty good. They're actually pretty good as well. So that's why when you choose university, you have to choose those who will be, how to say, who will help you in real world, real career world, not those with the names. Theory, when you work, you doesn't need theory. You need the experience. So application. So that's why I always say, I'm not biased towards UM and UESM, but their philosopher, their university's philosopher and culture are not really suitable for nowadays. This is why, like Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, my university, they don't want to cooperate with UM. Instead they go for UMP. This is the most the biggest reason because those university in European university, especially engineering school, they focus on application. So you can I mean, this is like reference. Don't let what I say affects your decision making. I just give you a reference. You can only make my comment as reference so that you can compare. Don't how to say, don't let my comment affect your decision making. No, because you are the one who gonna learn for 4 years. right? At least 4 years. That's your life, not mine. I just give you my comment here is as a reference. This is something you can refer to because maybe your friend, your relatives, they are not really familiar with those industry thingy. I am familiar because first I'm in the system before. I was a part-time lecturer before. Although it's due to the social service, but still I'm a part-time lecturer before and my professor's there. So I know a lot of details. So that I share to you is because I want you to understand the detail of each, I mean the pros and cons of all this so that you will able to have your own judgment and choose the one that most suitable. Okay? Don't choose the best, choose the most suitable for you. Okay? The best doesn't necessarily suitable for you. This is important. Let's say let's say you got a chance up. Maybe you have a friend, your father's friends able to put you inside MIT. Okay, it's good. It's the best choice. MIT is among the top. Okay, but when you go there, are you sure it's suitable for you? Because are you able to catch up? This is the first thing first. They are using the what you call fail kick up system. They're using this kind of system, fail kick up. So you don't have the time to try and error. So the best one, this is how I say that the best one doesn't necessarily is the most suitable case for you. So you have to do your own judgment and you must have your own judgment. You must understand, okay, you want to take into consideration, are you the fast-paced guy or low-paced guy? Fast-paced guy means that you are very committed in your study. Means that something new comes in, homework comes in, you must finish on that day. Or you were like very frustrated if you didn't understand something. This one considered fast paced. Low pace is okay. Oh, today I don't understand. Okay lah, tomorrow I ask my friend, then we discuss, then we learn. This one is considered low pace. Means that you are more towards the like your judgment is not only based on the learning itself only. You will try to balance out your life as well. That one is low pace. So fast-paced one, then you are actually suitable for those like MIT because you are able to stand for high pressure normally. If you cannot, then my suggestion is choose the university which is maybe low profile and have the subject that you want. Choose what you love, but you have to love what you choose because you choose it. That's it. Even though maybe okay, you apply for this one, but they give you the subject that is not in the category, then you cannot blame anyone. Because why? Because of maybe your effort or your category doesn't meet their expectation. So that's why they give you something that maybe is not in your choice, but still you have to accept because that's why I said you have to love the outcome. Love what you choose means that you have to accept the outcome. So you won't get too hate. You will get like myself, although you talk like maybe, oh, I still get a PhD or looks good, right? But I actually hate mechanical. I hate it very much. I see. So my 4 years of university life are very tough actually. Because you hate the subject, so you were like, fuck this shit, fuck that shit, you will be very angry all the time. So that's why my master I shift to mechatronics. Actually, I like electronics. But my last time my father said mechanical you have more variety of choice. So he forced go that first, make that the first choice. So I get my first choice. Then the only way to do that is you have to love what you choose. That's the outcome you choose it, or the outcome is based on yourself. So you have to love it. So you won't like myself. I actually didn't do that actually. By time I hate that. So that's why I have a very tough 4-year life. Although my score is pretty good, right? I get the 3.7 something. But I actually hate the subject. So let's say if I get electronic, what I like, maybe I get 4 flat all the time. See? So You have to learn. You have to like choose what you love first. Of course, don't just simply choose lah. You have to, when you choose what you love, you have to take into consideration like, is it suitable? Is it easy to find a job? Okay, all these, but what you won't like. Do you really like it? Right, where you spend 4 years for university, and then I cannot find any jobs. Useless, right? So you have to take all this into consideration as well. So that's why I would say choose the best, the most suitable one. Okay, the priority should be most suitable, not your favorite, because maybe your favorite you like it because you don't understand it. Like what I said, maybe some people say I like ICT. Let's say I like the computer thingy, but you don't understand, you were taught that, or like the what you learned in SK, 7 line, 12 line. I tell you already, 20 page, 1 page, 1,200 line. So it's more than thousands of lines you need to go through. So now when you rethink it, you are not. It's not that cute anymore. See, because your favorite cannot go is your priority, because sometimes I say why you like it, because you don't understand it. If you understand it, you might just leave it out. So that's why it's a very important one of the, for me, is one of the most important decision making in your life. The first one will be, first you have to go for government or private after Form 6. That's one, the first what you call, means that the first important decision making in your life. Then next, what subject, what university, then the second, because this will affect your life afterwards. So that's why I spend so many time trying to explain with you. Okay, it's not related at all with chemistry, because you are in Form 4. Next year is Form 5. You have to start to brace yourself, so that you must have something in mind, what you are going to go, what path are you going to take. Don't become like what I faced last time, because last time I'm the eldest, and in my family nobody studied under university before, so I have to walk my path blinded. So if you ask me, is there any regret? I will have to tell you, I'm not the kind of people who will regret what I do. But if you ask me, is there any disappointment? Yes. Because you are blinded, there are some decision making is wrong, or you do stupid decision because you don't know. So it's not just you only. Most of the Form 4, they are at the end of Form 4, I will let them know all this, because I've already know the experience. I've experienced before. How disappointment it is when you are making some wrong decision just because you lack of info. It's a very easy thing to choose, but I choose it wrong. You see, so I don't want any one of you make the same mistake that I do, because like I said, it's one of the most important decision making in your life. So when you choose it wrong, it's wrong. Wrong is wrong, and it will affect your whole life. So this is why you don't even understand what, my SPM, my ambition, when I was in Form 5, is to become a doctor. See, now I become engineer, totally different thing, because I should choose physics, bio and chemistry, should choose this one, but if I want to become a doctor, right? But I choose physics instead. Why? Because my father said that physics is more suitable for you. Did I disappoint for what I chose? Yes. Regret? No. Why? Because I'm the one who chose this, although it's affected by my father, but still I'm the one who do the final decision. So I won't regret what I do, but I'm disappointed. There are some disappointment because I have to give up my ambition in order to suit myself for something is more suitable to me. That's the disappointment there, or some sad case there. So like I said, my second choice that I think I make it wrong, okay, or I do it without, I do it without follow my heart, is I choose mechanical engineering over electronic engineering. And I did regret that because I hate mechanical engineering. See, so that's why it's tough. Although I always still tell you, I'm the one who choose it, I never regret, but still there are some disappointment there. So this is why I go back to mechatronic, because choose what you love is the why we should choose what you love, because you have to make sure your motivation is there. 4 years, 4 years university life for graduate. If you have to go further graduation, 2 years and 2 years for master, and then at least 3 years for PhD. And mine is 4 years, so you will have 10 years. You see, 10 years follow up with your higher education. If you choose it wrongly or you choose something that you hate it most, 10 years, you're going to face problem, So why you see, you always heard some university student get depression, then they jump down, commit suicide, right? Lots of things like this and nowadays. This is the thing, because you choose something that you hate. So you won't be happy, correct? When you saw the textbook, you already start to fuck this and that already, correct? So this is what happened. So like I said, you have to take into consideration what you like, but favorite is on the basis that you must understand it first. Don't just listen to people, then I like it. Don't. You have to understand, you have to learn, try to do some research, see what needs to be done in these courses, all this. Then this is important. This is very important, because in this sea life, many things you're gonna live very far away from your family. So in some sense, you will have to face most of the thing by yourself first before your family come and pick you up. See, so the pressure is very high. The pressure is very high. I have to take mental medication, mental health medication even until now, because of that. So this is why I keep telling the same thing. Like, you have to choose what you love, because I don't want you guys later on taking the same path as what I do and get what I do in the end, get what I have in the end. I have to face counselor. You see, I faced counselor and I already taking the medication for more than 10 years. See, I didn't get crazy, but there are some mental issue due to long-time depression. You'll get too low, your mood get too low every time. So you will get pressure in your mental pressure all the time. Because you have to face something that you hate the most all the time. See, so I'm considered quite lucky, because I'm not the kind of like those people like will walk the darkest path. The darkest path. I'm not that kind of people. I'm actually more positive man. So I never get dragged inside darkness too long. So that's why I'm having some medication just to control the mood, the pressure, all this. There are some people who get very easily one, So they will tend to walk the darkest path. So when you are inside there, you won't come out. You never know, because you are not inside, you are not taking, because you don't understand us who are taking the mental medication. Means that when we have a mental disease, a mental problem, not problem, it's like you have a mental issue. I have seen those people who have really go deep into darkness one. I've seen them before. They will tend to commit suicide almost every single time. When they're getting too low, the mood too low, they will start using the the knives, and then just see. This is true one, I'm not trying to joke with you. This is a true one. I've seen those guy, that girl, same age with me, lots of injury on the wrist, because he tried to commit suicide every time, or he tried to hurt himself every time because he get too depressed. He get too depressed, so he tend to like when you go too dark, you will want to destroy everything. But he's scared to destroy other people's belongings, so he destroy himself or herself. See, so why I'm so worried because of that. So that's why I always will I will keep on reminding you guys. You must choose what you love because when you get too down, you don't know what happened. Actually, you already get depressed, but you don't know because you don't know your mood change. You won't know one. Only the one besides you know, and they must be very familiar to you. If they're not so familiar with you, like you just met them once, 3 weeks after the university life start. How they know that you're depressed? You don't know. You see how I keep joking around with you guys, right? You never know. Like I'm not looking like I have a mental issue, guy, correct? Nobody knows. And you have been my student like 1 year already. See, see, even those Form 5 students, they have been with me 5 years. They don't believe that I have this kind of mental issue, but actually I have, and I have this kind of medication for more than 10 years. 10 years. 10 years, yes. So because I start this when I was in secondary school, because you see, how to say, I can explain to you since we got the time. It's like, my life has been very, how to say,